Hello students, today we are going to do the exercise portion of the chapter banking and we will discuss the various types of questions which have been asked in it. Very first of all, the question which we are going to have is in which the maturity value has been asked. Here we have the question number 2. Mrs. Matthew opened a recurring deposit account in a certain bank and deposits 640 per month for 4.5 years. We have to find the maturity value of this account if the bank pays the interest at the rate of 12% per year. Here we got the principal as rupees 640. Time was 4.5 years, so we have converted it into months, that is 54 months, and the rate is 12% per annum. Now we are going to place the formula for interest. After placing the formula, we are going to put the values of P and R. Here P is 640, N we are having 54, then N plus 1, that is 54 plus 1, that is 55, upon 2 into 12, rate we are having 12%, and the time and upon 100. Now we can solve it. And on multiplying 16, 54 and 11, we get rupees 9504. And now we'll go for the maturity value of it. Formula for the maturity value is P into N plus I. And here the principal we were having 640 into 54 plus I is 9504. So that is equals to, on multiplying these two, we will be getting 34560 plus 9504, and now add these two to get rupees 44064. Now this was the type of question in which the maturity value is been asked. In this type, we have been provided with the principal, time and the rate. The next type which we are going to have, in which the principal is being asked. For such type of question, we see question number 4. Ashish deposits a certain sum of money every month in a recurring deposit account for a period of 12 months. If the bank pays an interest at the rate of 11% per annum and Ashish gets rupees 12,715 at the maturity value of his account, what sum he did pay every month? Here in this question we have been provided with the time, rate and the maturity value. Now we are going to use the formula of the maturity value over here to start the question. Here we have got this formula, MV equals to P into N plus P into, this is the formula for the interest which we have placed in place of interest. Now we are going to place the values. Here we have placed the value of maturity value, N 12, P just copied, again 12 into N plus 1, that is 13, then 2 into 12, that R is 11, so 11 upon 100. Now we are going to solve a bit which is possible for us. We have solved this, and now we are going to copy the remaining portion. Here we have got 143p by 200 on solving this all. Now we are having 200 in the denominator, so we can multiply the whole equation by 200. After doing so, we are going to multiply this two, and then we will be solving these two together. Now here we have multiplied this two to get this, then on multiplying these two we have got this much, and when we have add these two we have got this. Now by making a transpose, we can find the value of P, that is equals to this upon this one. Now we can cancel it out. and we'll be left with this 1000, that is rupees 1000 as the required principal. So we have discussed two type of questions till now, in which one the maturity value was asked and the other the principal is being asked. Now we'll be going for the question in which rate is being asked. For that we'll see question number 6, first part. Here Puneet has a recurring deposit account in the Bank of Baroda and deposits rupees 140 per month for 4 years, and he gets 8092 on maturity. Find the rate of interest given by the bank. Now here in this question we have got principal, time and the maturity value. Now we are going to use the formula for the maturity value only. Now here we have got this formula, and now we'll be placing the values which we have. Now after placing the values we can cancel them and solve till which they is possible, and then we'll proceed for the further. Now here we have multiplied these two and shifted on the LHS, and then we have solved these two. Now we are going to subtract these two numbers and then make a transpose of this one on the other hand. On getting the difference of these two numbers, we have got 1372. Then making a transpose, this is moved to the numerator and these two in the denominator. Now cancel them. 28 9s are 49s are this number, and this will be cancelled by this one. So we are left with 10% per annum as the rate for this question. Till now we have discussed the questions in which the maturity value has been asked, principal is asked and rate has been asked. And before going for the question in which the time has been asked, let's see the question number 11 over here, which is a board question. Mr. Gupta opened a recurring deposit account in a bank and he deposited 2500 per month for 2 years. At the time of maturity, he got rupees 6500, and we have to find the interest earned by the Mr. Gupta and the rate of interest per annum. Now here we have been provided with the principal, time and maturity value. And very first of all we have to find the interest. Here we get the formula for that. Now we are going to place the values. Now we'll make a transpose to find the value of I. And here we got the interest as 7500 rupees. Now we'll find the rate percent, and we are going to use the formula of interest to get it. Now after getting this formula we are going to place the values. Now here we have placed the values, and now we'll solve for R. We can cancel few of them from here only. 2 times, and this will be cancelled out, and we can cancel these two zeros. Now we'll make a transpose and then proceed. After making a transpose we get this, and now we'll cancel it out. 25 3 and 0 0 and 25 12 are. So the required rate percent is 12% per annum. This is the answer for the second part, and this one is for the first part. Now we'll see the question based on the concept in which we have to find the time period for which the recurring deposit scheme is being formed. Here we see question number 10. Mr. Gulati has a recurring deposit account of rupees 300 per month if the rate of interest is 12% per annum and the maturity value of this account is 8100. Find the time in years of which the recurring deposit account. Here we are being provided with the principal, rate and the maturity value. So we are going to use the formula of the maturity value over here. Now we'll place the values which we have. After placing the value, we can cancel few of the terms like these two and this one. Then the remaining we are going to form a quadratic equation with the help of all the terms which we are having till now. After opening the bracket we have got this, and then we are going to multiply the whole equation by 2. Now After doing so, we have got this much, and then we can add these two as they both are the like terms, and after adding them we can shift this on this hand to get the final quadratic equation. Here we have got this, but we can see that all of the numbers which we are having over here are divisible by 3, so we can divide the whole equation by 3. After dividing by 3 we have got this much, and now we are going to factorize this using the factor form. Now for that we proceed with this prime factorization of 400, and we get 225 into 24. 225 into 24 is 5400, and 225 minus 24 is this much. So we are going to split 201 as 225 minus 24. Now here we have split it 201 into 225 minus 24, and then we have just opened the bracket to get this. Now we can take the common of n from the first two, that is n plus 225, and from these two we can take minus 24 as common, and we'll be getting n plus 225 equals to 0. And now we are having the bracket as common, and you'll be getting n plus 225 and n minus 24 equals to 0. Now here we have got two options, whether n plus 225 equals to 0 or this equals to 0. For that we'll be equating both of them equals to 0. So n plus 225 equals to 0, so n will be equals to minus 225, and as we all know that the number of month can't be negative, as number of month, so can't be negative, therefore it is not possible. Now we'll go for the next option, n minus 24 equals to 0, so n equals to 24, and this is possible. So n is 24 months, and that is equals to 2 years. That's all in this video. Here we have discussed the various types of questions which are being asked in this chapter, banking. You can go through all of the questions according to this one only. Thank you.